Let me ask you something deeply personal. Have you ever found yourself hesitating before giving a warm hug to your grandchild or stepping into a room full of friends because you're worried about a faint whiff of body odor? Maybe you've tried every deodorant on the shelf, spritz on your favorite perfume, or even avoided social gatherings on warmer days, just because the smell of your sweat makes you feel self-conscious. If that resonates with you, please know you're not alone. Body odor can be a quiet challenge for so many of us over 60, and it can dim the sparkle of our golden years. Those precious moments when we should be laughing freely, dancing at family gatherings, or simply enjoying a sunny afternoon without a care in the world. But today, I'm here with a promise. You can reclaim your confidence, and it starts with the food on your plate. I'm going to share with you the top 5 natural foods recommended by health experts that can keep your sweat odor-free, leaving you feeling fresh and self-assured no matter the occasion. And to make this journey even more inspiring, I'll introduce you to Margaret, a 68-year-old woman from a charming little town in England whose life changed when she discovered these simple secrets. So, settle into your favorite chair, grab a glass of water or a cozy cup of tea, and let's dive into this transformative path to a fresher, more confident you. Why does sweat smell more as we age? Before we get to the foods that will work their magic, let's take a gentle stroll through the science behind why our sweat can start to smell more as we age. It's like peeking behind the curtain to understand what's really going on. When we were younger, our sweat was mostly water and salt, doing its job to cool us down without leaving much of a scent. But as we step into our 60s and beyond, our bodies go through some natural changes that can shift the way our sweat smells. First, our skin tend to get drier with age, and the bacteria on our skin, those little troublemakers, start breaking down our sweat in a way that creates odor. These bacteria thrive in the warm, moist areas of our body, like underarms, and as they feast on our sweat, they produce compounds that give off that unpleasant smell. Another factor is our diet. If we're eating a lot of processed foods, fried treats, or spicy dishes, things that are so common in the Western diet like burgers, fries, or hot wings, those flavors can seep into our sweat, making it smell stronger. On top of that, as we age, our liver and kidneys might work a bit slower, meaning toxins can build up in our system, and those toxins can escape through our sweat, adding to the odor. Hormonal shifts, even in our later years, can also play a role, altering the way our sweat glands function. I know this might sound a little overwhelming, but here's the silver lining. We have the power to change it. The foods we're about to explore will help cleanse your body from the inside, balance your system, and reduce those odor-causing bacteria, leaving your sweat as fresh as a morning breeze. So, let's open this treasure chest of health with our first food, an unexpected hero you might already have in your kitchen. Food 1. Garlic, the unexpected hero against odor. The first food on our list might surprise you. It's garlic, a humble ingredient that's often misunderstood when it comes to body odor. You might be thinking, garlic? Doesn't that make things worse? And I completely understand why you'd think that, because garlic has a strong smell when you eat it raw or cook with it. But here's the fascinating truth. Garlic is actually a natural enemy of body odor, and it works its magic from the inside out. Garlic contains a powerful compound called allicin, which has incredible antibacterial properties. That means it can reduce the number of odor-causing bacteria on your skin, those little culprits that break down your sweat and create that unpleasant smell. When you eat garlic regularly, it helps your body produce sweat that's less likely to smell bad because there are fewer bacteria to break it down. Plus, garlic supports your liver in detoxifying your system, which means fewer toxins are released through your sweat. A small study in the U.S. found that people who ate 1 to 2 cloves of garlic daily noticed a significant reduction in body odor after just a few weeks. I think back to my own grandmother. She was in her 70s, always bustling around her garden, and she'd add garlic to her homemade soups every single day. I never once noticed any body odor from her, even after hours in the sun. To get started, try adding a small clove of garlic to your meals. Maybe mince it into your stir-fry, toss it into a hearty soup, or even roast it with your veggies for a milder flavor. Don't worry about the smell on your breath. A little parsley or mint afterward can take care of that. Garlic is like a quiet warrior, working behind the scenes to keep you fresh and odor-free. So let's give it a chance to shine in your kitchen this week. Food 2. Citrus fruits, the vitamin C freshness booster. Next up, we have a burst of freshness that's as delicious as it is effective. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits. These vibrant fruits are more than just a tasty treat. They're a powerhouse for keeping your sweat odor-free. Citrus fruits are packed with vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that helps your body flush out toxins, those pesky compounds that can build up and make your sweat smell when they're released. Vitamin C also strengthens your skin, making it less hospitable to odor-causing bacteria, and it helps your sweat glands function more efficiently, producing sweat that's cleaner and less likely to smell. A single orange gives you about 70 milligrams of vitamin C, which is almost a full daily recommendation of 75 to 90 milligrams for seniors. I've made it a habit to start my mornings with a glass of warm lemon water. It feels like a little burst of sunshine in my day, and I've noticed my friends commenting on how fresh I seem, even after a long walk. You can squeeze a fresh orange for breakfast, add a few lemon slices to your herbal tea, or enjoy a grapefruit half as a refreshing dessert. These citrusy flavors not only taste amazing, but also give you the confidence to step out into the world without worrying about body odor holding you back. Imagine hugging your loved ones or joining a dance class without a second thought. That's the gift citrus fruits can bring to your life. Let's add a splash of citrus to your day and feel the difference. Food 3. Yogurt, the gut-friendly odor fighter. Our third food is a creamy, comforting delight that a true friend to your body, yogurt. You might be wondering how yogurt could possibly help with sweat odor, but the connection is all about your gut. Yogurt is rich in probiotics, those friendly bacteria that keep your digestive system in balance. When your gut is healthy, it produces fewer toxins that can escape through your sweat, meaning your sweat smells less unpleasant. A healthy gut also means better overall digestion, which reduces the buildup of compounds that can contribute to body odor. A single cup of plain yogurt gives you about 10 to 15 billion beneficial bacteria, more than enough to support your gut health. I started eating a small bowl of yogurt in the afternoons, sometimes with drizzle of honey, and within a few days, I felt lighter, cleaner, and noticed my sweat didn't have that lingering smell anymore. It's like giving your body a little reset every day. You can choose plain, unsweetened yogurt to avoid extra sugar and add a touch of sweetness with honey or a few slices of citrus fruit to tie in with our second food. It's a perfect snack while you're watching your favorite show or flipping through a magazine. Yogurt isn't just good for your tummy. It's a key to keeping your sweat fresh and odor-free, helping you feel confident in every moment. Let's make yogurt a part of your daily routine and enjoy the benefits it brings. Margaret's Journey, Rediscovering Confidence at 68. Let's pause for a moment to step into a story that will warm your heart and show you what's possible. A story about Margaret, a 68-year-old woman from a quaint little town in England. Margaret was always the life of the party at her weekly afternoon tea gatherings with friends. Her laughter would fill the room as she shared stories about her blooming garden, filled with roses and daisies she'd tended for years. But a few years ago, Margaret started to pull back. She noticed that her sweat, especially after working in her garden or attending social events, carried an odor that she couldn't mask, no matter how many deodorants or perfumes she tried. It made her self-conscious. She'd avoid sitting too close to friends at tea, and on warm days, she'd make excuses to stay home, watching the world go by from her window. It broke her heart to miss out on the things she loved most, and she felt like her confidence was slipping away. One day, her daughter, a nurse at the local clinic, sat her down and said, "Mom, let's try something different. It's not just about covering up the smell. It's about fixing it from the inside." She encouraged Margaret to tweak her diet, starting with small changes, adding garlic to her meals, eating an orange every morning, and having yogurt as an afternoon snack. Margaret was skeptical at first. She worried the garlic might make things worse, and she wasn't sure food could really make such a difference. But her daughter's gentle encouragement gave her hope, and she decided to give it a try. Within 2 weeks, Margaret noticed a subtle change. Her sweat didn't have that heavy smell anymore. After a month, she felt like a new woman. She returned to her tea afternoons, laughing and chatting without a worry, and her friends even commented on how radiant she looked. Her garden bloomed brighter than ever, and she felt a spring in her step she hadn't felt in years. Margaret's story is a beautiful reminder that it's never too late to make a change, and I'm so excited to share the next two foods that help her and can help you too. Food 4. Leafy greens, nature's detox for a fresher you. Our fourth food is a true gift from nature. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, or broccoli. These vibrant greens are packed with chlorophyll, a natural compound that acts like a detoxifier for your body. Chlorophyll helps purify your blood and flush out toxins, which means fewer of those odor-causing compounds make their way into your sweat. When your body is cleaner on the inside, your sweat becomes fresher, almost like a gentle breeze rather than a heavy scent. A cup of cooked spinach provides about 2 to 3 milligrams of chlorophyll, which is plenty to support your body's natural cleansing process. I love adding leafy greens to my meals because they're so versatile. You can toss a handful of spinach into a salad, blend it into a smoothie, or steam some broccoli as a side dish. One of my favorite ways is to saute spinach with a little garlic, tying in with our first food. It's a delicious combo that works double duty to keep me fresh. Leafy greens are also high in fiber, which supports healthy digestion and further reduces the toxins that can contribute to body odor. I've noticed that since adding more greens to my diet, I feel lighter, more energized, and my sweat doesn't linger with that unpleasant smell. Imagine walking into a room full of friends, knowing you're as fresh as the spring air. That's what leafy greens can do for you. Let's make a little promise to add a serving of greens to your meals each day and watch your confidence bloom. Food 5. Water, the golden key to odor-free sweat. Last but certainly not least, we have the fifth food, or rather, the fifth essential element, water, the golden key to odor-free sweat. You might not think of water as a food, but it's the foundation of a healthy, fresh body. When you're well hydrated, your sweat is more diluted, meaning it carries fewer toxins and compounds that can cause odor. Proper hydration also helps your kidneys and liver flush out waste more efficiently, keeping your system clean and your sweat light and fresh. Seniors need about 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, but many of us don't drink enough because our sense of thirst can weaken with age. I've made a habit to keep a glass of water by my favorite chair, and I love adding a slice of lemon or a few mint leaves to make it more inviting. It feels like a little treat every time I take a sip. Since I started drinking more water, I've noticed my skin feels softer, my energy is higher, and my sweat doesn't have that heavy smell it used to. Margaret also made water a priority, sipping it throughout the day, and she said it was a final touch that kept her feeling fresh and confident. You can keep a water bottle handy while you're gardening, reading, or watching TV, and take small sips regularly. Add a citrus slice to tie in with our second food, and you'll be giving your body a double dose of freshness. Water is like a gentle cleanse for your body, helping you feel as fresh as a daisy. So let's make hydration a joyful part of your day. Practical tips. How to add these foods to your daily life. Now that we've discovered these 5 incredible foods, garlic, citrus fruits, yogurt, leafy greens, and water, let's weave them into your daily life with ease and joy. I know change can feel daunting, but let's break it down into small, delightful steps. Start your morning with a glass of warm lemon water to kickstart your day with hydration and a burst of vitamin C. For breakfast, add a minced clove of garlic to your scrambled eggs or spread it on toast with a little olive oil. It's a savory way to get your antibacterial boost. At lunchtime, make a fresh salad with spinach, toss in a few orange segments for sweetness, and drizzle with a light dressing. In the afternoon, enjoy a cup of plain yogurt with a drizzle of honey or a handful of berries. It's a soothing snack that supports your gut health. Throughout the day, keep sipping water, aiming for those 6 to 8 glasses, and add a slice of lemon or a sprig of mint to make it more enjoyable. For dinner, steam some broccoli or kale as a side dish, or stir a handful of greens into your favorite soup. If you're worried about garlic smell, try roasting it. It becomes sweet and mild, perfect for spreading on bread or mixing into veggies. And if raw greens aren't your favorite, blend them into a smoothie with a bit of citrus for a refreshing drink. These little touches don't require a big overhaul. Just a sprinkle of garlic here, a sip of water there, and you'll start to feel the difference. Picture yourself at a family gathering, laughing freely, knowing you're fresh and confident. That's the magic these foods can bring. Let's make this a gentle adventure together, one delicious bite at a time. My dear friends, What a beautiful journey we've shared today. We've uncovered the top 5 foods to keep your sweat odor-free. Garlic to fight bacteria, citrus fruits for a vitamin C boost, yogurt to balance your gut, leafy greens for a natural detox, and water to keep you hydrated and fresh. Each of these foods is like a little love note to your body, helping you feel confident, vibrant, and ready to embrace every moment of your golden years. Margaret's story showed us that it's never too late to make a change. Her journey from self-consciousness to confidence is a beacon of hope for us all. I'd love to hear from you. What did you think of these foods? Are you excited to try garlic, citrus, or yogurt in your routine? Maybe you have a favorite recipe to share. Please drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and it fills my heart with joy to connect with you. If this video touched you or gave you a new idea, please give it a like. It helps others find this wisdom too. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so we can keep this journey going together. Share this with a friend or loved one who might be struggling with body odor. They'll thank you for it. Thank you for spending this time with me today. You are a treasure, and I can't wait to see you in our next adventure. Take care, stay fresh, and let's shine together.